So, uh, I guess kind of going back to the mentoring aspect, what's advice you would give to a woman pursuing a professional career?
So I would tell her to check her confidence level.
Okay.
And there's a whole, and this is probably not women, it's probably a lot of people who have that
Yeah.
imposter syndrome. And
Oh yeah.
sometimes we just don't feel like we're enough for something. And it that will visit us all the time, like all the time. I don't think it ever goes away. But what I try to remember all the time is that, and I'm a believer in God. So if your faith is something different, you know, believe in what you need to believe in. But I believe that greater who is in me than who is in the world. And so when I prepare for meetings, or when I feel like, oh my God, I've got to meet with the CEO. I mean, I was with the CEO of a company yesterday, and her and I were
Oh
just
wow.
chit chatting. And I'm always around people like that. And then even they call me, and I'm like, sometimes I can't even believe like these are people that I consider friends, or I like have
Yeah.
relationships with. It's so crazy to me. I think it's crazy. But I have to remember that God has me here for a reason.
Yeah.
I am enough. And another so let's check your confidence level. Another thing is, and I'll just speak to as black women, and they're my white sisters are could be like this too. When we get in a room with men who are in the corporate world, sometimes if it can be a little bit intimidating. And so I encourage women to continue, especially young women, to lean into that. It's not going to be comfortable at first, and it's not supposed to be, especially if you didn't grow up like that or have those same circles. But keep leaning into it. They are people. We are all people like anyone else. We all have families. We all went to school. We all are here for hopefully a common purpose if you're at a certain company. But lean
Yeah.
into that discomfort, and it will get comfortable. I tell you, my biggest fans, my biggest supporters are men who are not my complexion. Like,
Yeah.
it's just it's really done me well in my career. But I don't even think about
Yeah.
that anymore. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I wish there were more
Yeah.
diversity
Yeah.
overall, and hopefully we're getting to it. But I don't let that stop me.
Encore, what have you created?